Yoga for healing. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thought I might bring in some fresh air. Maybe we can pick something up other than the karmic drama that's in the background. We already know what time it is. So what else is it that we may need to know besides this manipulation? And what I see is the Red Witch Bitch crew displaying a different type of projecting, where they want to play good cop, bad cop against the other. The outcome's going to be a blast. Consistency, taking it slow and steady, efficient, trying to improve on their tactics. Imagine someone calling you out on something that was a fraudulent statements. And then to see them calling out someone you know for a fact is a fraud. To know that both of them are on the same ship, both trying to project themselves into your story. I see it, and I'm calling it out. Because I'm not the only one that will see this. Because they're not gaining any rewards for these mediocre efforts. Trying to make that new direction. Trying to write a path. They picking on me. See, this is me this is about. Then why are you always confused in the reads? Tell us the story. I am. The truth with vitality and fun, triumphing over these sorry assholes. Because the truth is exposed. As they still try to make their way without any rewards. But the truth outlives those lies and those projections that they try to project. Doing all that blah, 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 blah. And that's the fucking truth. Because it doesn't take all that explaining when the cards have pictures, bitch. What else is it that we need to know about this triumph, this win, and them not gaining anything but further disclosure? This Queen of Wands that's stuck in purgatory, self-imposed. In the mind, that mentality of jealousy, being pushy, not expecting to get pushed back. A hot-tempered hoe. That wetness may not be from goddess juices, but something else, baby. From what we've been hearing about this Queen of Wands wannabe, this hoe that's stuck, trying to wiggle and squiggle their way out. But see, the magic in this is me calling it out. No matter who knows or understands or understands, they do. They stalk. Because they're in sorrow and getting very pissed off. Because of the loss and grief of no rewards. And all this vitality and energy. This joy of the success of this truth that is withstanding. With all that throat goat work for nothing. They've been slow and steady in the process. They're getting called out. We don't have to say no names. We don't have to be in no comments. Because they're reckless, superficial, delayed, and wanna be cocky. Looking dumb and dumber by the day. This teamwork effort that I'm calling out on these wannabe red witch guilty with no rewards. They get no rewards. What do we need to know? They're in a ruin. Mental breakdowns on the rise. Because they're still trying to get those cups filled. Using that charm, that throat goat. But you see the mental breakdown. You see and hear and feel the bitterness. Because they weren't expecting you to elevate and your skills to develop. To cause their collapse, collision of their own betrayal. Self-betrayal. As you display this truth and honor and happiness, vitality, energetic, with charm and grace, invoking the invitation. As you move away, invoking the invitation. With no word said. Because the jealousy, the envy is already there. They're already out in the cold. Financial losses. You can do the hee hee ha ha. But there's other things we also keep and are aware of as you try to play on our emotional intelligence. You're carrying and stuck with the duty of feeling the burden and exhausted, struggling, still putting in that work, still being reckless. It's starting to pick up more of a stench. Because they're upset because they missed out on opportunities, wanting to claim that they're being blindsided because it's the end of a cycle. Last effort ditch is what I was shown, and I recently asked to be shown, and I was. Fulfillment is ours, yours, whoever resonates, whoever sees these red witch bitches in the community that don't want to say they're the copycats. Yeah, I saw that card. It said copycat. You put it down. You didn't say it was a copycat, but then that bitch showed right back out in the deck. And it was in front of the camera. And then you're saying that it was the dude that's the copycat when we know it's someone from our past and a copycat. Bitch. So stop trying to play on our intelligence along with the rest of the crew that's begging for donations. They're already in a ruin. They're not gaining any rewards. They're not telling the whole truth in their stories, and they're not divine high priestess. They're cockroaches with dirty cooches. Drip, drippity drip. They're trying to move away from this truth. They want to get away. They want to abandon now. They want to travel. They want to move away because they are seeing with clarity. They're trying to recover their losses, still trying to gain a win, hoping for positive changes, even though they're locked in to those burdens and responsibilities. The Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is an energy that sees through this bullshit. True divine feminine energy that will call them out. They like that pushback. Come on, girl. Come on out. Come on out. Because the wheel has turned and the trumpet has sounded on y'all asses. We keep saying it again and again. But as long as you out here flapping your lips, we gonna keep on throwing these cards out without all the extra explanation. Aren't that what the cards are for?